makes me uncomfortable when I'm alone with him.
I know. I make most people uncomfortable. And I do that on purpose so that they don't get close and break my heart.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it a defense mechanism that is a holdover from your childhood, you think?
It is not a defense mechanism. It's more like I don't like people. Just in general. Like, I like how I unmuted the sound crystal right when Pentagast said those things about me instead of keeping it private behind the scenes of the show.
Right, naturally.
I'm very happy that I did that so that the rest of the world watching, including the millions of lost souls.
Oh, yes. Being alone with Magog makes me uncomfortable. Now you all know.
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah, especially during bath time.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Good time to be alone with me.
No, that's never happened. That's never happened.
Oh boy.
We're kind of in a weird place tonight now. There's some tension. Really? I can feel the tension in the air.
What kind of tension?
I can hear it calling in the air tonight.
Mm-hmm. Can you feel it in the air? Do you feel it in your bones?
I feel it.
Do you feel it in the earth?
In the cockles of my cockles. What? That's a real body part.
Nothing about this conversation is making me any less. No.
Just time.
No. Don't. I don't want to think about bath time. All right. You've never had to bathe with a duck.
Time.
I had to bathe with a duck. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that is?
I don't actually.
I like to stick.
Look, you live with a giant mallard for 2 weeks and see how you'd like it.
I like to stick my big toe in the drain. What?
Oh.
I like to stick my big toe in the drain.
Interesting. Well, we should probably talk about that, don't you think?
No, we're not going to unpack years and years
of
delicious trauma.
I feel like.
But what if we
sticking your big toe in the drain is like code for something else, and I don't want to know.
Yes, I like to bathe. It relaxes my cockles.
No.
Look. Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. I'm Lord Magog, and as usual, all donations through Streamlabs, Super Chats, and CASHAPP are appreciated as it keeps our treasury refilled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Keep in mind, if you donate to the CASHAPP, use a screen name or some sort of pseudonym in the message, because I won't read anything that looks like a real name. No doxing on this show, to use the parlance of the Earth realm, the doxing. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. We've got a lot to discuss tonight. We are still down in Arcturus because he's been murdered. I'm assuming. I don't know. Poe, did you murder Arcturus?
Yeah. Let me check my schedule, see if murdering Arcturus was on the docket this month.
I'll get back to me. He's got to go. His secretary has everything. I don't get it. My familiar has a secretary, but I do not. That's some shit.
I'm better than you in every way.
Yeah. I have to sneeze.
Please.
I was going to say there are several of the mushrooms in my little, area that I keep them. One of them writes notes, and I don't know why.
Well, mushrooms have been known to do that from time to time. I just love the visual of Thief about to sneeze with her massive cleavage just below frame, and she just goes. And then nothing happens.
Oh no!
Just nothing happens. Just a heaving bosom and a strange about to sneeze face.
I lost it. It just, it left. The sensation just disappeared.
You lost your sneeze.
We lost many sneezes in the Great Sneeze Wars.
In the Great War.
Of 30 years ago. There was a sneeze war. There was a Great Sneeze War. And we lost a lot of sneezes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sneezes.
What is this joke?
I don't know. I'm
Who-
just following the trip.
Who
man.
lost?
I'm just following the trip. The trip guides me, not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No.
Nope. Well, coughing lost to the sneezing, but there were many deaths on both sides.
Ah, yes.
I
Many,
see.
many Flemites passed away.
Yeah, but then the fart army showed up and fucking conquered everybody.
Well, yeah, that's.
Is
They're
this
a
what
bit-
happens?
they're a bit
Arcturus
overpowered,
is not
okay.
here. We just lose all sense of class and propriety, and we start making fart and
Yes,
sneeze jokes.
yes,
Is that what happens?
they've come back.
Do
They're
I
back. They're
have
back in popularity.
do I have to beat the class back into you both?
What, are you like an angry teacher or something?
Yeah, like what do you care? You're like a dirty thief.
Yeah.
If you could not tell by my adornments and accoutrement, I am not.
No, that just means you're a successful dirty thief. But I'm talking about your soul, the filth and the
yes.
grime and the muck that is on your soul
It is there.
from all the years of
is
stealing shit
great
that
deal.
doesn't belong to you. That's what happens. You're tainted.
It does belong to me now.
You're tainted.
So
Tainted love.
possession is 9/10 of the law, Magog.
What?
Possession is not 9. What'd you say? What's the number? I don't do fractions.
9/10.
Fractions confuse me and hurt my brain.
No, it's 2/3. Possession is 2/3 of the law.
Yep,
9/10.
yep. 9. Wait, 9.
Or maybe it's 9/16.
Yes.
Or 8/16. 12.
No, it's more like
12.7
24
No,
23rds.
it's possession is 12.7 millimeters of the law. That's it.
Possession is micro 4/3 of the law.
Yes.
Metro or metric or imperial.
Metrodome, that has nothing to do with piano playing. I don't even know. I love
Isn't that
this
one of those?
show.
Isn't that one of those ticky things?
Yes, it helps you keep pace with your playing of instruments.
Mm-hmm.
It also
Yeah.
annoys people when they can't find it. It's hidden in their house somewhere.
Yeah. That's what
You
I thought
just-
they were designed to do.
You just hide metronomes in people's
I
houses. Oh my
fucking
gosh.
love hiding metronomes. I am the metronome hiding king.
It's-
Just imagine, like you're sitting there trying to enjoy your dinner, and you just hear.
Magog and the mysterious ticking noise.
Gosh, they start tearing up their floorboards and stuff. It's like a telltale's heart, you know, telltale heart.
Only in this case, it's the telltale metronome.
It's the telltale metronome.
It doesn't roll off the tongue nearly as well.
I know it doesn't. I don't know. We got to come up with more evil shit to do because we're being outclassed by that asshole that's just cropped up in the east.
Apparently.
Hey, the metronome bit though, that has some merit to it. You're slowly driving someone insane to the point of insanity, to the point where effectively they just, they tear apart their entire house looking for the source of the noise. But it's so well hidden that they can't find it. And so they're perpetually tortured.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite torments outside of butthole removing. What?
You just cast
Butthole
zip
removing.
butthole.
There are a lot of unused spells in my spell book, and one of them is called Invisible Butthole.
Wait. Invisible or sealed butthole? Because those are very different things.
No, sealed
It's
butthole.
not like you can see your own butthole. No one can see their own butthole.
Other people can see your butthole.
Okay, but like, it's
Or not see it if a
not
spell's cast
often.
on it. It's called...
right. But
It's a misnomer, okay? I didn't know how to... I didn't translate it directly from the Old Elvish, and so I just put Invisible Butthole. All right? It's not what it's officially called. It's actually officially called... Well, I don't even know the Old Elf... Let me look it up. Clendethnai Einenine. I know that's hard.
Einenine.
Einenine. Yeah,
Einenine.
that's butthole in Elvish. Einenine.
Einenine.
Yeah, and clandestine is like it's roughly translated as not there, which, to me sounds like invisible. It's not a sealing of the butthole. It's the butthole is gone. So your gaping hole is replaced with just another gaping hole? Like a bigger gaping
Or-
hole, maybe? I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never tried this spell. I bet a
Well-
pumpkin fit up there like a pumpkin. Like,
some people might actually enjoy that spell.
there might be. I don't know. This episode is going down in history because we're going off into tangent. We got some serious spells I need to use. We need to up our evil game because there's a new evil sorcerer out in the east challenging everything.
Yes,
Okay.
I was a bit upset to learn the information that Thief collected for us, though.
Yes. Her
What was that?
spy in the Brine Court was
Oh, yes.
the revelation from your spy. Who I'm
That
pretty
we're
sure is
apparently
just,
a lesser evil.
yeah, we're lesser.
More easily managed evil.
Yes.
I don't like that.
They see us as more of a nuisance.
Nuisance.
Yeah.
I am the most infamous of all pirates.
Yes,
whoever
but you're not
pirated.
feared. You're not feared. All right, you're loathed maybe on some level because you steal shit, but you're not feared. Like when people see
What do
your
you
ship
gotta
coming,
do?
when they see your ship coming, most of them are like, "Let's surrender to her because it's better than being like surrendering to a different pirate that just murders all our buttholes." Like she will at least like jump around, get some jiggle action going, maybe have some of her pirate wenches come and seduce us. Like you're tamer than most.
Tamer.
Like-
I am offended.
I don't know. Like,
Dare you,
I-
sir?
I-
How
I
dare
think-
you?
I feel like I must be at least somewhat evil because, like, everywhere I go, everyone sees me and then they go, they run in the other direction. I'm assuming it's out of fear, but at the same time, everyone is like,
Maybe
sometimes they're like
Maybe.
holding their mouths as if they're about to retch. Sometimes they're screaming, "Oh my God, my eyes!" I don't know what that's about.
maybe just
Am I
maybe
just that
we
hideous
oughta-
to them?
we ought to just redo. Okay, perhaps you need.
Are you saying I'm due for a makeover? Possibly?
No, what I'm saying is maybe you should get rid of the windowless horse carriage that says free candy on the side.
Yeah, that might be. That might. Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, technically, it's false advertising. Mushrooms aren't candy.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
Although
some
that gives me an
people-
idea. Candied mushrooms maybe I should make that a thing.
I don't know if that'll go over well. I don't even know how to
Ooh.
market that.
I don't either. But candied mushrooms, they'll
Perhaps
bring
we
could-
back your
Obviously.
butthole
Put-
if you've lost
yeah.
it.
Perhaps we can merge
Obviously,
the words and call
You
them
start.
crooms.
Ah, croom. That's not bad. I'll have to work on it.
What if we
it's-
call them lecrooms?
La crooms. It sounds fancy.
It kind of does.
It does sound fancy. And then we get an upper class.
Yeah, no, like I could charge an extra 5 signets just because I added le croom. to it.
La crooms.
Le-
It sounds like from
Exactly.
Avendoom. Like the high
Yeah.
courts of Avendoom.
Mhm,
They all the
Oh, and-
aristocrats,
Yeah.
I'll
of
bet
Avendoom.
you that Avendoom would. They'd buy
Indeed.
me out. I'll bet.
they'd buy you out just
I
from
bet
the
they
name.
would.
I would like this evening to enjoy some La Cruz. Have your chef bring it. Have your
Yes.
chef bring me La Cruz.
Look,
Bring
it's
us
worth-
the lecrooms. Tip,
I'm
tip.
just saying it's a good way to earn some extra signas. Top those coffers back up,
Yeah,
so we can do something even more.
truly evil. Like truly evil. Like I have some spells here we
Like-
can try. Like this one. This one's interesting. This spell here.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Broccoli in your teeth that you can feel with your tongue but not your finger.
Oh.
I
Huh?
had something
Huh?
similar to that, but it's not bad. What about this though?
Like you're trying to get it out, but
Yeah, you can't feel it with your hands, but then you're like,
You know it's
I'll
there.
just ignore it,
you
and
know
then
it's there.
you start rubbing your tongue around. And you're like, oh my God, it's there. I gotta get it out of there. And no matter how hard you try to get it with your tongue, it won't go. You can't get it to budge.
It's truly fucking insidious.
Oh, it's maddening.
Yes.
I did have one though. It's a little bit more apparent. Like everyone I've known that's had one of these just seems to be in a very just not in a good mood. And I would say maybe we should come up with a spell that gives everyone like 7 ingrown toenails.
Ooh, ooh. I have one for this. Actually, I've been saving this idea for quite a while. Tongue awareness. A spell that gives tongue awareness.
But we already know we have tongues.
Hyper tongue awareness.
What does that even mean?
You just, you know.
Your tongue is alive and it talks to you?
No. It's like you notice it a lot more. You know, like when you have a hangnail on your finger and you're like, I gotta pick it off, but you can't. It's kind of like that, but for your tongue. It's like, oh, it's there.
Well, I have one that's close. It's tip of the tongue burned without eating hot food.
Yeah, that's kind of an annoying one.
Well, you know how it puffs up at the end there a little bit.
Yeah, it gets all puffy and then like
and you're kind of
yeah. But then there's that like couple day period where everything tastes like it just feels like sandpaper, even though it isn't.
Yeah.
It's just annoying because like anything with good texture is just ruined by it. So everything's just bland and ugh. Yeah. No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
How about this one? Charlie horse every day at exactly the same time.
Ooh. And what's a Charlie horse?
That's when you're like the back of your calf gets real tight and starts hurting really bad because you stretch too much. Like you ever be getting out of bed and you stretch and then it pulls that thing and you get that fucking for about 10 minutes and then it goes away. Like that's Charlie horse. Yeah.
Okay.
What time though? Like
a
morning Charlie horse or an evening Charlie horse?
Of the spellcaster's choice. So you can make it at like 1:27 a.m.
Oh, the midnight, the
witching hour,
the witching hour Charlie horse.
The Charlie horse hour. You know,
yeah,
that's not a bad one.
Not bad.
Yeah, we could. I mean, we're trying to be more even. To give some people some context, there is an evil sorceress that can command minions of monsters and undead at his disposal, rising to power in the east. So there is a conclave of kings being gathered to discuss how to defend the Western realm or the East, the Western realms from this new threat. And we've actually been invited. And it turns out because of Thief's spy in the Brine Court, the reason we're invited is that we're not really seen as a threat and we're kind of considered a lesser evil. And they want our advice on what it's like to kind of be evil a little bit so they can get some insights into this new guy who, by the way, totally stole my shtick. Like,
shtick?
It's fucking copyright infringement. It's fucking copyright infringement. All right.
Oh.
Like I'm an evil necromancer, and he's trying to do the whole I'm an eviler necromancer, and I don't like.
See, when you said stick, I thought that maybe he'd stolen your.
That's what I thought, honestly.
Like he'd snatched, your thing.
Yeah, I also sent Poe to do some investigating too.
Wand. That's it. That was the word I was looking for. Wand. He snatched your wand.
Oh, I was thinking something else.
Yeah, my wand is affixed.
Securely attached?
Yes. It's mahogany. Anyway,
yeah.
I sent Poe to do some investigation, and he actually learned this evil sorcerer's name so that we can at least be aware of who we are competing with in the realm of evil. Yes. Poe, tell me his name. Did you learn his name for real?
Yeah, it's Bolog the Broodmaster.
It's actually a pretty badass name. I thought he was going to say something stupid, like his name was Steve. But it's Bolog the Broodmaster.
I did
that is
a really, really evil Thomas once, though.
There's a lot of evil Thomases. Thomas, like, come on, Thomas Jefferson, Thomas Kincaid.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Odd Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Evil. Just evil.
Evil. All of them. Thomas Kincaid especially.
Yes.
All those painted vistas of wintry scenes. Nothing in the world is that pleasant. The man has cornered the market on Hallmark cards, and I hate it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hallmark cards are evil in a sense anyway. So.
In their own right, yes. Okay.
No place is that idyllic. It's just not.
Yes. Okay, here's one. How about sneeze that also makes you queef? Like every time.
So, like, but what does it do to?
Oh,
What does it do to the other half of the population?
do not use on opposite sex. Catastrophe could occur. That's all it says.
Wait, so if I was a spellcaster, I would not be able to use it on you?
Well,
Apparently.
it just says catastrophe will ensure, is assured. That's all it says. Yeah.
It's kind of vague. You'd
It's
think
vague.
they'd have a little bit more information than that.
It's vague. Yeah.
Mhm.
It also is in Poe's handwriting, so it could be it's not a spell. He's just fucking scribbling in my journal.
Oh,
Makes
There's
sense.
possibility there.
Mhm.
So Bolog, the Broodmaster, is rising to power in the eastern domains of Vakakesh.
I thought that the council wanted to know like what to expect from an evil, from an evil group. Like, what are they going to make demands? Will they just attack randomly, kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what they want to know.
That's what they wanted to know.
Yeah,
And I was
thought
like,
so too.
First thing, ask because this works with me, and I consider myself evil, but I usually demand something incredibly shiny and large. And so I figured, they should know that and just like preemptively start melting down some gold or some silver or some other, valuable metal and make a really shiny thing
Well, gold
to offer to them.
We have to spare gold. Maybe silver would work because gold is used against vampires. And
Yeah,
I thought that was
no, it's gold.
it's always
salt.
gold. No,
Wood,
that's
sticks.
ghosts. No, salt is against ghosts. Spirits, you put a line of salt, they can't cross it.
Wood stakes?
Fairies, pixies, any of the fae types, they don't like iron. And with vampires, it's gold.
It's gold.
It's always
I thought
been
it was
gold.
garlic.
No, that is an old wives' tale that doesn't work. In fact, I think
I know.
vampires spread that rumor, so stupid fucking humans will put garlic in their fucking windows.
That's why that whole wooden stake thing through the heart and it kills them. That's just so that they let you think you won. It doesn't do shit.
It's not that. I mean, stake through the heart would kill pretty much anyone with a heart.
Not a vampire, it won't. Their heart isn't in the same place.
No, I mean, you have to know
where
the
you
vampires-
think the heart is in a vampire. That's actually their stomach. So basically, all you're doing is just giving them indigestion.
Yes.
Their heart's in their brain. Their heart's up in their head.
Why?
Because they don't have brains anymore. All they want is blood.
I don't think that's right. No, but the gold thing, at least in our world, I've read in the Earth realm that vampires are allergic to silver, much like werewolves. But in our world, silver and gold actually means something.
That's a myth, though.
Yeah, no.
Gold, werewolves. That's a myth. There are no werewolves.
What here? There or over there in the Earth realm? You're confusing me. Yeah, no. There's
their wolves are not werewolves.
No. Werewolves.
No. These wolves.
Their wolf.
Our wolves.
Here wolf.
This wolf.
Well,
yeah,
they're not
here
really
wolf.
werewolves, but
here wolf.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. They're not werewolves here. They're not. Okay, what they are is really ancient, bad marketing decision. All right, that's what it was.
Well, the Lunavarians are an actual race of beings that can shift into giant animals. They're skinwalkers. They're skin changes.
Yeah.
A werewolf.
So we technically have werewolves here. But werewolf is different than a Lunavarian. Lunavarians can turn at will into their spirit animal. So there's cat girls and there's dog, wolf men, But werewolves is a curse. It's a magical curse that was invented by mages to try to copy the powers of a Lunavarian, and they failed completely. And it's a terrible, terrible thing.
Did you ever meet that Lunavarian that turns into a penguin every time you scare her?
No, there's really just the cats and the wolves, so you were lied to. That was probably somebody using a
I might.
transmogrification spell of some sort.
Yeah, because I was like, we're not even in the north. Why would it turn into a flightless bird that likes snow? It's weird.
Yep. Anyway, the point is, in our world, silver represents the moonlight. All right? All right? It was gifted to us by the goddess Una, right?
Yes.
Silver is a precious metal that actually is worn by all the night races, like werewolves, vampires, lunavarians, and pixies, who are the dark fairies. You know, they actually like silver. It gives them power.
Mm-hmm.
But gold is representative of the sun. It is
Yeah.
It was gifted to us by Eidos, the god of sunlight and fire and all that. So gold, shiny like the sun. Silver, shiny like the moon. Which one do you think vampires are allergic to? I'll let you suss that out in the chat.
The moon.
What? Why would they be? They're literally called the night races. Like,
Yeah, but like, there's a
like
face
goblins,
on the moon.
goblins, orcs, vampires, lunavarians, all right,
Mm-hmm.
pixies, all right, all night races, meaning they were created by the night gods. Then there's the day gods that created the other mortal races like humans, elves, fairies, not pixies, fairies. Don't get them confused. They're cousins, but different. All right, dwarves, giants. You get me? Why do you think orcs tattoo themselves with small flakes of gold? Because it keeps their rage from coming out completely. It de-savaged them because they're allergic to it. So it literally, like, they are such a fascinating race because they purposely, their culture has evolved to a point of actually purposely dipping their body parts like fingernails and tattooing gold lines on their face to suppress their rageful berserk powers so that they're not just bloody savages murdering everybody.
Yeah.
That's actually like a chosen, like, it's like if you were allergic to dairy, but you're choosing to have a little bit of dairy every day. Like, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I am allergic to nickel and fake precious metals.
Well, that's only because you want the real precious metal.
No, I it's not that I want it. It's that I can't wear fake precious metals because then it will break out in hives on my skin and I'll get super itchy and everything will turn red. It's just not really pretty at all.
Yeah, that's literally
there's
you're allergic to fake shit because you're a thief. Like, the gods have cursed you, or maybe it's a blessing, so it's easy for you to tell like what's real, so you can steal it.
But I was allergic to them before I became a thief.
Oh, the gods knew you were going to become a thief. The gods knew. Some people have their fates.
Shit.
No, some people have their fate. Let me explain how our world works. This is a long time coming. This is people at home need to know this so they understand a bit about our world, okay? The whole reason existence exists is out of balance, right? You can't have free will just all willy-nilly, right? So the gods came up with a very clever system, all right? Well, the three laws came up with it, the gods enforce it. But here it is, okay? It's a balance. To allow the existence of free will, they also, to balance that out, had to have destiny or fate for certain individuals. So some people are born with a destiny and they cannot change it no matter how much they try. And then a lot of other people are just born as regular jack-offs who can do whatever the fuck they want because there's free will. Some people are destined to do certain things to guide the world and existence forward. And some people just get to fucking muck around. That's the way it works. It's the great balance. All right. Welcome to the history of Voth 101.
Are you saying that everything that I am and all that I can be...
You were most likely chosen to become a thief. Just as I was chosen, probably by one of the greater gods, to become the world's most recognized necromancer in all of Voth.
So what I'm hearing is that I was personally chosen by the gods.
Most likely Drossa,
To be
the
the
god of thieves.
greatest thief in all the land.
Yes, most likely Drossa, the god of thieves, most likely chose you because he was like,
I was going
baby,
to ask.
that baby right there is going to grow up to be an awesome thief.
You hear that, chat? I am God's gift to the world.
I was going to ask Magog, is there like obscure gods that no one knows about?
Yes.
Like the god of high maintenance.
No, I mean, they don't. Here's the problem with gods in our world.
Because I would say that they might have thrown in their hat for, I want that one.
No, they here's how the gods are, okay, in our world. People don't understand this. There is a pantheon of greater gods, the ascended gods, who became so powerful that they ascended into the spirit realms above and created their own heavens for dead people to go to if they are chosen, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then there's these hundreds of lesser gods. And lesser gods are in kind of an in-between realm between, the higher realm and the lower realm. They're still ascended, but they didn't ascend as far. It's kind of like some people climb the tallest mountain in the world, and then some people just climb the nice hill in the backyard, right? It's like that, right? And these lesser gods, people may know their names. Some, they might have a few worshippers or a few cults that give them power through belief, but they essentially kind of guide the day-to-day things. Every now and again, you have like a god of like high maintenance, possibly, but they are, and among those lesser gods, there's these ones called the forgotten gods. These are the ones that ain't got no worshippers. They have very little power, but they still influence us in these unseen ways, trying to get people to believe in them again, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the 3 tiers of gods, and there's a lot of them. People are like, name all the gods. Good fucking luck. There's hundreds of them.
No. Other question has to do with the ascended gods and this realm for the dead to go to that they could choose to accept you to. Is there an application process? What's the wait time?
You have to you have to be a dedicated worshiper of that god and practice.
There's requirements.
You have to practice there. Yeah, you have.
Never mind that.
Yeah, you have to basically.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, nobody really does. Lesser gods are less demanding. If you want to go into one of the secular, the other spirit realms, I forget what they're called. Secular is the wrong word. Secluded.
Look, I have a new goal in life. I think I want to become the god of mushrooms. I think this is what I think I found.
Could be your destiny. Yes, could be. But we have to do a lot of evil first to defeat
Bolog,
the Broodmaster over there.
Right. Yes. I still say we find something shiny and we preemptively just send it to him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It got the idea from the Earth realm. We make it into some giant, like, statue of an animal, and then we put a select team of assassins inside of it, and they ride in it on the way, and then he lets it in, and then they escape and they kill him. I got the idea from I think it was some film I watched. I believe it was Troy or something like that. It had to do with Trojans.
Yes.
And some guy named Hector, and they were really, really mad. One kept yelling, "Hector!
Hector!
Hector!"
And I didn't know why. But then the horse thing, and I was just like, that's not a bad trick.
I have to be careful yelling Hector because Hector Bullvine might show up.
Oh no.
If you say his name 3 times,
we don't need that.
I actually regret saying it once. Like Hector's, like no matter who you are, Hector Bullvine. Oh shit. He's he will show up and just bully you. Like he's so mean. He's so mean.
I've heard about it. I've never actually ran into him myself.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
Invoke the name at all. You know?
I don't know who this is.
You best never fucking meet him then.
Don't look into it. Just, you're better off not knowing.
You're better off not knowing. If we could, with your Trojan pumpkin, what is it you say it was? I don't even remember now.
I don't know. I hadn't figured out. A Trojan duck. Why don't we go with that?
Yeah,
a golden duck. Yes. Or
yes.
maybe a golden goose.
No, not actual gold, fake gold. All right, if you do fake gold,
But
then
then
he
how-
touches it
but
and he
what if
breaks
we
out
need-
the hives.
What if we need you to be one of the assassins, Steve? You're so good at subterfuge.
No, we only need one person. I've already established this. We only need HB
Oh yeah, yeah.
to be inside the duck.
I gotcha. I got. We're good now. We're good. Yeah.
Yes. No, chat. Stop yelling his name. You fucking savages. You will invoke the wrath of HB.
Hector Bovine.
Shut up, Poe.
Don't.
Womp womp.
That didn't count because I said it twice, but not the third time. That was Poe.
That's not.
That's his
not the
first.
same.
That's his first.
Mm.
That's his first. Hold on, I got to think. Hold on.
Mm.
Hold on, I got to think.
Yeah.
Octane
Okay.
Junkie gave 100 signals to say, betrayal for thief and magog. I demand suffering.
Well,
Oh, I can deliver.
suffering you shall have.
Yes. And we also had a 10 Signa super chat, from John, who said, how can the thief be well known? No one knows her name. Haha. Pendant of Praise for not that evil wizard. Oh, come on. I'm plenty evil. I got a spell here that, hold on. I got a good one. Here we go.
I still think tongue awareness is like capital.
How about brain freeze as though you ate large sums of ice? It's a good one.
Wouldn't that happen if you ate large sums of ice anyway?
Yeah, but without eating it. Like you cast a spell and they go,
Oh, so it's just instantaneous.
oh,
Mhm.
but
Oh.
I was eating turkey legs. How did I get a brain freeze? You know?
Instantaneous. I cast instantaneous brain freeze. But
Yes. It's very good in large battles because it's one of those spells that doesn't take a lot of power. So you can slightly inconvenience like an entire army that's charging at your army.
Look,
Like, could you imagine it? You got your sword and you're like, ah, and everybody's got a shield wall going, and then all of a sudden the enemy goes, oh, that is really annoying. Like in unison, like thousands, and they're like, oh, hold on, time out, brain freezes. Brain freeze.
I had one kind of on the same lines I thought of. I can't do it, but maybe you could work on it. I've got a good name for it. Mucus eruptus.
There's already a spell for that.
So just like
Ooh.
your nose just produces rivers of snot.
Yeah,
oh,
there's
oh.
yeah,
But,
it's right.
but it goes further than that because it also, technically, it's part of the nasal cavity. So you also produce entire pounds of earwax at the same time.
No, it's already been invented. It's right here next to facial yeast infection.
Oh, okay. So there is a name for it. I don't have access to the same tomes you do.
I got one. All right. So you know how you have like things at the back of your throat that like can get irritated really easily if you like poke them?
The vulva.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I mean,
that
it's
little
one of them.
Yeah, that's that little dingleberry in the back of your throat.
Yeah, that's the little thing in the back. Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's called. But there are other things back there, right? There's like the back of the throat, the esophagus, further down. There's the adenoids, and then the tonsils. What if you had a spell that irritated the tonsils and you called it tonsillitis?
Just past the vulva.
I think you're getting that wrong. I think it's the vulva.
No, that's a car company.
Oh, that's
Earth
right.
Realm.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's the Earth. I'm getting. There's so much Earth Realm just swill running around in my brain. It's hard to keep it all straight anymore.
Yeah. I have a vulva. You have a vulva. Everybody. Right. Yeah. What? That's the
They're really safe cars. They are.
It's the little dangly bit at the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
It's yes.
The little punching bag sort of thing.
Yeah.
That thing.
That's why it has a 5-star crash safety rating.
Right.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. There's one I haven't tried in here because I've never heard of it, but it's called testicular torsion. Anyway, somebody praise me.
Yeah, can we not?
Do you want testicular torsion? I could try it on you first. I've never used it.
No, that'll never like. Look, I'll never get it. I'll never get everything untangled again. All right.
Yeah, what? Why is there a labia torsion as well? That's weird.
Oh.
Wait, Minora or Majora?
Yeah, it just says major. Just says
Major
major
labia torsion.
labia torsion. That's all it says.
That's actually not that bad. All right, well, I mean, I imagine it would. Not that I've ever had the experience, but of the labia, the Majora is the less sensitive.
Yep. There's also one down here that says it's.
Yeah, do you want that twisted up like a pretzel, though?
This
I
one,
wouldn't think so.
There's also what I guess this page is just everything to do with that part of the body, because this one also says pubis natis.
Oh, is that when you're like
a tangled mess in your pubes that not even a comb can get out? Oh, it's a knot.
Well, that's what
in your
shears
pubes.
are for.
Puber hair.
That's a non-issue for some of us.
I actually met somebody named Pubert once.
No.
Yeah, his name was Pubert. Anyway,
so which of us do you want to praise you?
I want to be praised by the Mushroom Man.
Ah, well. Magog, I don't even know where to begin to pray with the singing of your praises. You are so great that I don't even know where you begin or end, and your skill with finding obscure things in tomes is legendary. It's absolutely legendary. You are a wealth of forbidden knowledge, and I'm in awe of you. I genuinely am. I'm in awe of you.
Thank you.
I wanted you to know that. It comes from the heart.
Appreciate it. Also, this spell here, I think I am going to try on you. Because you praised me so much, you're going to help me with my experiments. You can only ever find your left shoe.
How did you know that?
No, I mean, that's a spell. Did somebody already cast this on you?
All I can ever find is my left shoe. Do you have any idea? Like, that's why I'm so broke. I'm always having to buy right shoes.
And then you lose them.
This one I don't fully understand, but
I buy them. I keep them on as long as possible, and then when they finally wear out, I have to buy another one because I can never find it again.
This one confuses me because someone explained it to me. One of the socks you put on every morning is crusty.
Oh.
Is it the left one as well?
Yeah, you can make it left. Yeah, it's the left one.
Oh. Speaking of socks, I have a good spell.
Did you cast these on me?
Now, all the most
was it you?
It would seem all the most horrible things come from the left.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, what?
So
somebody explain. Hold on. Somebody explain the crusty sock one because I don't even understand how that's even a bother. Really.
You're just so used to it, I assume.
No, I don't wear socks.
Well, you cannot wear socks. That's an option. But some of us, I don't like the way my feet feel in shoes without socks. It feels
I am
squishy.
the absolute... Hold on. This is a real conversation now. All of a sudden, we stumbled into it. I am an absolute fucking fan of just slipping my shoes on barefoot. Like, I don't like socks. It feels like they're crushing my toes. Like it's constricting.
Oh my god.
What? It's real.
I shudder to think of the state of your shoes and their smell.
Yeah, shoes are damp and like. Have you ever put on shoes after you used them for a day, and the next morning you don't have socks, so you put your foot in barefoot, and it's cold and damp in there, and it feels squishy? I can't do it. That's why I have socks.
So what you're telling me?
Hold on. Here's the thing about continuing on this curse though. See, then you put on the socks because you don't have another pair of socks because you're traveling on the road, and then you can only find your left sock. And for some reason, because you didn't have time to wash it before you fell asleep that night, you put it back on, and it's still in the same shape as your foot. That's why it's crusty.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I have a different gripe with that. All right, the whole not wearing socks with shoes thing, that deeply disturbs me because obviously you have never seen anyone with gummy foot.
Look, you're not.
Hold
I
on,
wasn't
hold
quite
on,
done.
hold on,
You're
hold
not-
on.
There's the thing about the crusty sock thing. If you have a left shoe that is damp and still cold and clammy from the other day, when you put the crusty sock in, it melds together, and then your sock's not crusty anymore, and you're fine.
Okay.
Takes like
gotcha.
30 seconds.
Well, hold on. Let me tackle this one issue. Okay, because you guys are assuming that my feet are fucking gross because I don't wear socks. Now, that's not
Yes.
true. I sometimes
I could-
put
if I
socks
could-
on because I have to. All right? I don't like it, but I have to. But that being
Okay.
said, if the insides of your shoes are that gross, you think just a thin layer of material is enough to take care of that problem? Like, I may not wear socks, but you know what I fucking do? I powder my fucking shoes inside every fucking night.
He powders his feet.
Yes, and they are glorious. I have no
Okay.
corns or bunions, and they're soft. And
What about
I could-
ingrown toes? Do you have any ingrown
Nope,
toes?
never had one. Now I have had that plantar fasciitis, where you've
Oh,
that's
yeah,
from
that-
walking great distances on our quests. That's not
Right.
to do with the dampness of your shoes. Like, I keep my shoes dry and clean. You have to put powder down in there. It absorbs the moisture and doesn't make it disgusting. Also, I like
Socks are
sandal.
moisture wicking by themselves, so I wouldn't have to apply a powder. And they're also reusable.
Maybe we just have different experiences because I live on land and you're constantly out at sea.
Oh,
So-
well, to be fair, I don't really need to wear a whole lot
I
of
will say that, though.
footwear on the ship.
Trying to...
Oh God, how do you not
That's another
step on a
thing.
nail or get a splinter from the wooden deck?
I do a lot of swinging from the rafters and whatnot. It's kind of like whew, whew,
This-
whew,
Look,
whew.
there's one last thing about this whole sock thing. And I just want you to know this. It's important. Never, ever, under any circumstances, no matter what, your life could depend upon it, just die. Don't ever put a sock that was on the right foot onto the left foot. Don't do that. Never do that. You do not understand the power you wield and that you are inviting to destroy us all if you do such a thing. Never do it.
Why would it matter?
How do you know?
Yeah, do you mark them somehow? Do you have like an L and an R on each?
Yes. Either that or you can make one shorter and one longer. That way you know as well.
But-
The long one is on the left, the short one is on the right.
Isn't that ridiculous looking though?
Better that than causing the death of everything in the of the death of everything.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
have to
amazed.
contact-
Like it genuinely worries me because there are literally millions of people, and at any given time, someone could put the wrong sock on in the dark, and we're all just gone. You do know that we live on a razor's edge every moment.
And yet
because-
we are still here, meaning most people aren't affected by this.
I
Whatever
think
it
the
is.
gods are helping out all the time. I think that's why there's so many gods we don't know about, like the god of socks. I'm sure he's a busy man, unsung hero.
Possibly. I shall contemplate this upon the tree of woe after I kill you.
This is what I get for bringing awareness of the god of socks to you. Death.
Yes, let me feel it. Octane Junkie wanted suffering, and I want to hear suffering. Anyway.
I'm suffering.
Suffering. There we go. Yes, it pleases my cockles. Shut up. I like the word, okay? It's like... He's like dead over there, but still laughing. Fucking talking corpses. Anyway, I am Magog, and I am using my betrayal to, I don't know. What do y'all want to do? I don't have anything, really. I've been so exasperated by this whole situation. I mean, there is now a powerful necromantic sorcerer coming out of the east, claiming to be the all-powerful Dark Lord who's going to conquer all. And I thought that was me. I'm a little depressed about the situation. You all can understand that, I'm sure. Did I check Streamlabs real quick? I want to check Streamlabs and make sure I did not miss any Streamlabs. Good. All right, just wanted to check that. Anyway, what was his name?
Bulbasaur.
Not Bulbasaur. It's not Bulbasaur.
Bulgar.
Yeah, that one. No, that ain't it. Bulgar the Broodmaster? I already forgot his fucking name. See, he doesn't have as memorable name as Magog. Right?
Bilbo
Like I am.
Baggins.
It's not Dildo Saggins either. God. Shut up. You're not supposed to be alive, you fucking throbbit. Get out of here. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay? Maybe he's a vampire. All we need is some gold to fucking kill him. The Broodmaster is coming. And we have... What is your face? Why is your face so close to the crystal, thief? Why? Anyway.
This is where I died. Let me live.
Let me live. Fine, you're back to life. Fuck. God.
I'm back, bitches. And just in time to kill you all. Ha ha!
No, we barely had any time to do. I guess it is getting to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Death. I guess Pendergast could just stay asleep.
I woke up just in time to...
He wants maximum suffering, so I shall suffer the greatest pain of all. Pumpkin attack. Ah!
It is a sad day when a necromancer can be taken out by spice pumpkin latte sort of thingamabobber. I mean, come on. Honestly. So you're probably wondering, what is with the old-timey background? Where did the other the ship go? What happened to our lovely the nameless thief? Well, it's funny you ask. I'm a little bit on vacation at the moment, which is fine. You know, we do these things sometimes. And yes, I am technically working while I am technically on vacation, but that's also fine. It's just a contractual obligation. I do be like that. We started 10 minutes late. That had nothing to do with it, I assure you. It was all Magog's fault. He was the reason why we are totally late. I assure you. I was not at fault by any stretch of the imagination.
Lies.
Magog. Tell them. Well, he's dead, but he can tell you after we get back. But yes, I'm on vacation.
Lies.
I am in the most tropical place that I could possibly think of. Don't remember the location name, but that's okay because I'm not going to tell you what it's called because then you'd come and find me. I would never risk my safety and security like that. Not with magistrates left and right to try to track me down. Absolutely not. I would never. I could never. I shall never. You will never get it out of me. Anyway.
She is vacationing in Lie Town.
Thank you, Poe, for your input there. I deeply appreciate it. You're the worst.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Pants on fire.
My pants aren't on fire.
I think it's a metaphorical because the whole like liar, liar, your pantaloons are on fire.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a metaphorical fire. It's the heat from your heaving lies.
Is that why, like, compulsive liars don't wear pants?
It is a good... You know what? I don't have a fucking answer for that. You know that? Like, I had...
No, like, every compulsive liar I've ever met doesn't wear pants. I just figured that must be a thing.
That is an excellent point that you make there. Except I do wear pants, and I am a compulsive liar. So.
Well, then you're the hypocritical thief, then, or something, whatever.
Burn the
No,
witch.
You're wielding
pirate.
powers you don't understand as well.
Is
I
it?
am a pirate, good sir.
Wait, you're a witch? Like, when did you
No,
join a
pirate.
coven?
No, he's
Now, wait, hear me out. Maybe you should. Maybe you should learn a little magic, join a coven. That way you can be a pirate witch.
But I would have to read books to learn spells
Not
and
necessarily.
learn how to rune. And I don't want to learn how to rune. It sounds like a chore.
No, not necessarily. I can get you magical grimoires that as soon as you open it, the spell is implanted into your brain and then the book is destroyed. And then you can do like fast attack magic, which means you only have to say one word. You only have to say one word like fireball, or
But-
lightning strike, or crabs.
But it still requires me to open a book in the first place. And that seems like a lot of extra effort.
Why did you laugh at? What? That is a devastating spell.
It is. It really is.
Why did you laugh at crabs?
Just, I
That is
don't know.
That is not. That is a perfectly normal spell to
It's a
use in the
perfectly
heat
valid
of.
attack. It would totally disrupt you. Yes, but and they're so pitchy and everything. It's just but I don't know. Just
No,
call me
no,
all
no.
I guess maybe
Not
I
where
could
I
like
thought you were
see
going.
the appeal. I cast itchy crotch or something like that.
No, that's two
Okay.
words. See, fast
Yeah,
attack
that's-
magic always has to be one word. Only.
That's one word.
It's a complicated magic system because it's basically a cheat code, but the catch 22 is that you can only say one word. So it gets complicated. It gets complicated.
Oh, okay. So I get a necromantic grimoire, right? Okay. And I open it, I read it. The spell is imbued in my soul, and I have like the ability to use it. And my one word that I have is just arise. And the head come back to life.
Yeah, something else to the rise. I'm sure. Like
Arise.
she just stands on the deck of her ship as the ship rams into another ship and your crew starts fighting, and she just goes, arise. And then nothing happens and your men are fighting. It's like, what is that supposed to do? And the enemy's over here like, seriously, guys, I just got a fucking erection and I don't know why. Like, me too. Why are we fighting with erections?
Just keep fighting. Maybe they'll go away. You know? Yeah.
Be eternally confused until they die. And then I can do it again, and it works twofold.
And then guys like Pentagast just pass out from the loss of blood to their brain.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Okay, all right. I'm coming around to the idea. Get it?
It's a process. All right. I'm
He's-
just telling you.
If
It's
you
a
don't know,
process.
Chad, we're talking about Pentagast's ability to smuggle kielbasa in his trousers.
Can we not just
Yes.
What was a kielbasa?
let's just move on?
What?
It's some Earth realm dish. I don't want to get into it.
It's a giant fucking sausage link. Like, how do you not know what a kielbasa is?
Why would he put it in his pants?
I
Oh,
wouldn't.
Oh, sweet summer child. Sweet summer child.
I have no need for one.
Wait,
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
if I were to choose, I mean, you don't choose the word. The magic spell imprints on your brain, and that's the word. You don't get to choose arise as your magic word. Like it
Yeah, you don't get to pick.
You don't get to
Right,
pick.
but like, wouldn't it be funny if it was a twofold spell, like 2 for the price of 1?
It is not how it works. It's
But
not
what if it did?
one spell, one
What if
word.
it
It's limited because there's a loophole. You don't have to do complicated rituals.
Okay, but,
But-
that's what you say because you've never tried it. I could try it, and it might work.
I mean, I understand how cool it looks to stand before your enemies and go, arise.
Right. I'm gonna. It would look pretty
Like
scary, pretty epic. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
try Pentagast. Like, everybody vote in the chat who does the best arise. Okay, go. Pentagast,
Okay,
you go.
so I'm supposed to go for this. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not very magical, but all right. Arise.
Not bad. Thief, do you?
Arise.
No, you went too raspy. You went too raspy.
Okay, all right. Let's try again.
Less Christian Bale this time.
Yeah,
Arise.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Honestly, I think she beat me already.
Poe, do you want to do one? Let's do. Hey, who do what?
Yeah, rise.
What, shut up. That was good. I'll do one.
That's your bird?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Arise.
Not bad.
You know, I'm convinced. I think he won.
That's,
No. I kind of like Poe's better.
I don't know. People are voting. Like, how do you just put the name? Like you can shorten Pentagast to Pent, as in like pent up rage. Right. I just made that connection. Well, Marcia Johansson said Poe. K-Show says Magog. Aha! Pirate. Damn it, Snoopy. You're always going to choose pirate. Fucking vaginas. Vaginas flock together.
And so far, last, as I predicted. It's like I'm good at this.
I had like an epic rumble. Like I pulled an Undoomed.
Yeah,
Right?
I know. That was pretty impressive. I just, I don't want you to do it again. So I don't want that to be a round 2. So I'm really rooting for you to win. Because
Like,
I don't
people
want to
don't-
hear it again. It was really scary.
I think that Magog kind of overdid it. Like you overperformed it.
No.
You can't just.
No, it was
Over
truly
it.
terrifying. I don't want him to say it again.
Wait a minute. Y'all think this is my voice? Like when I said arise, that's my natural voice that I was born with.
Mhm.
No, I have to play it up a little bit for the people at home because it's hard to understand me when I use my real voice. This is just magical training of my vocal cords.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want to hear his original voice. That's what I'm saying. Keep
Why
talking
not?
the way. Because I don't like it.
Do you not like how I speak naturally, you whelp? You insignificant man. I will destroy you.
Does that tickle your tussles? Your
You know-
vulva?
My vulva. It tickles
Yeah.
the vulva in the back. There's what? What?
Is it still scary?
It's still
Yeah.
scary. I'm laughing out of
kind
pure
of-
fear and pain.
Right.
I'm very unnerved, and this is nervous laughter at
Like
this
it's-
point.
This is the way I normally talk. If I were to talk normally. Like, wait,
Make it.
hold on.
Make it.
I can show you how battle ready I am. Into battle, my minions. That's terrifying. It's
It is
terrifying.
terrifying. Yeah.
I don't know about that. The
No,
horn, the deep
that's the
voice, it
thing.
all screams comedic effect.
Mm.
Ballsack. Wait, what were we talking about again?
Vulvas.
Vulvas.
What?
I
I really don't like that voice.
I think
I
it might
actually
be.
really
I
like
think
it.
I think it might be stuck this way right now. I don't know.